if you don't got Coach Bergen, you ain't got shit.
All right. What's up, Coach Bergen here, and welcome to the Coach Bergen Show.
Hey, one thing I ain't motherfucking washed up.
Abso-freaking-lutely, dude.
What's up, Coach Bergen here, and welcome to the Coach Bergen Show. I believe this is episode 83. It might be 82. I lost track around 50. But either way, our guest today, Nile Crocodile. He's been on the show before, and here we go. He's about to join us. There we go. Now we got
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
It's been a while.
I know. That was like late last year, right?
Yes, sir.
2025. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
You had longer hair back then.
Definitely, the hair has went as of last fight.
Okay. So tell me about that last fight.
You know, been talking a whole lot about it recently. You know, went in there, put everything into the camp, like I was supposed to, made weight like I was supposed to. Showed up a week early to the city to get ready for the fight, and man, you know, we went out there. Venue was beautiful. Giant movie studio, huge venue. It was a great experience from the NFC, and it was one of those fights where, man, I got to the point where I just thinking of techniques I could pass them through my body effortlessly, and I feel like, you know, I had no excuses that night. That was the best I felt physically and mentally. My performance was on point. I went out there for the first round and handled things on the feet very well. Caused like 2-3 car crashes, caused damage. Second round came out, did the same thing. He had the good idea to grapple because he realized he was being outstruck. So that went the way it did, and I was good with the second round. Second round, I'm pretty sure I dropped him with a spinning back fist. That was 1 of 3 that landed that fight, and that was something I was working on during the camps. Uppercuts were everything was landing, and I was rejecting the grappling from him because I know, you know, that's what he was going to go after, which I don't really know why, as I'm a heavy grappler. If you've ever watched my fight,
You're fading in and out.
Third round
fading in and
comes
out.
out. I'm fading.
Yeah.
My fault, brother. Is this better?
Yep. You good?
I'm connected to the. Yeah. Third round comes out. I'm into the center of the octagon. So you see how it was. He started to pick up on the arms, on the hands. I would say the third round was a 50-50, maybe 60-40. It goes back and forth, and then the third and fourth round, I blocked 6 takedowns, got off the cage every single time, wasn't taken down the whole fight. Total 10 takedowns attempted on me. If you count up the significant strikes, I tripled his significant strikes. He barely landed anything on me, but I cruised during the fourth when the fourth came because I thought I had it in the bag. I dropped him I wobbled him a bunch of times. He was physically and mentally defeated. Couldn't look at me before and after, and I took that as a sign for me to take a breath and relax, because I was being held up against the cage. He wasn't trying to strike. He wasn't trying to like take me down or nothing. I was blocking everything, and in my book, you know, that's not, if you're blocking takedowns, you're defending, right? And you know you're winning. But unfortunately, that's not how the judges saw it for the fourth round. And me cruising cost me that fourth round in the eyes of the judges. And then the fifth round, I came out, dumped everything I had on him, blocked another 4 takedowns, and 2 judges saw it going my way. At the end of the day, you know, walking out, you know, my owner was like, hey, man, you know, this city, these are his judges. You got to finish the guy, and it's on me for not and I like
This
so
connection's fading, bro.
unfortunately I was wrong for that connect.
Yeah,
Connection's fading.
yeah,
Better now.
yeah. Try again. Start over on that part. On the
Yeah.
fifth round.
So unfortunately, the fifth round I came out. I dumped everything I had. I was already told by my corner previously that this is his city, and these are his judges. So you're gonna have to finish. You're gonna have to finish this fight. You can't let it go to the hands of the judges. And my sloppiness, laziness caused it to go to the hands of the judges. Even though if you look on my Instagram, I said 6-0. Um, everybody at that fight, the promoters, everyone agreed with me that I won that fight. Um, it was a whole lot of stalling from his end, not a lot of damage. It's kind of a question. Somebody would see it your way, but at the end, and this is part of the game, and you don't want to leave it to the hands of the judge. And I taught myself a hard lesson. I've been taught a bunch of times before in different sports, but it's my first time experiencing it in MMA, and it put an end to a six-fight win streak. Um, so for the past month, man, it's a lot of the hair is gone back to the original Savage, so, and focus on getting better for the past 2 months.
This
When
connection's still not fucking working well. It's it starts cutting out as you're saying good stuff.
for my job, as I'm seeing good stuff, or where did it for you?
What?
Because I'm at 5 bars of Wi-Fi. Because I think it's the Coach Bergen connection, man. I'm blaming it on the Coach Bergen network.
All right. All right. Well, I am on the same Wi-Fi I'm normally on, and this usually works. And I'm in the same spot I
Okay,
normally would be. So I don't know.
I got you.
But
All right, can you hear me
either way,
clearly now?
now it's good. Yeah, now we're
Okay,
good.
where did it stop?
You were talking about how you left it in the hands of the judges.
Yes, sir. Um, unfortunately, that put an end to a six-fight winning streak, and it's one of those things where you beat yourself up for a week or two, and then you move on and you just try to get better because if I was beaten up or I was embarrassed or I was dominated in any way. I wouldn't wake up and respect myself the same way, or I would really look at my game and be like, man, there's a whole lot that changed. But in my heart, one I came out victorious. So I'm bothered by the outcome because I felt like the outcome was just changed because of the mistake I made, not because of the actual performance. As a fighter, I got better than the fight before. I showed more skill. I showed new things. I showed improved striking, and I was proud of my performance. Just upset at the amateur record being tarnished, but hopefully, and this is kind of I hinted at it towards my stories, but this is an exclusive for you to announce that I'm most likely ending up fighting for Summit Fighting Championships in Memphis, Tennessee, for the 170 championship, hopefully sometime in August. So
Nice.
you know what I mean. You lose one belt and you make another one up, and at the end of the day, man, these amateur belts are tokens. You know what I mean? They're just fun
Exactly.
tokens. Uh,
Exactly. Just
so
keep collecting them. Yeah. And it won't matter once you turn pro anyway. So you know.
and after this one, man, after this one, there's only the way to go, and that's the route.
Right.
And that's the professional route. So you get a belt or two amateur wise, and you put together a couple win streaks. Um, it's time to get me paid, brothers. It's you know people NFC takes care of you. Most other promotions will take care of you, but as an amateur dude, you're surviving off sponsorships, you're surviving off private lessons, and if you're able to string together maybe somebody to put their business on your shorts and give you $300 to eat during camp. you know
Right.
Other than that, you got to go get a 9 to 5, and that cuts into your practice and cuts into your training. Um, And you can, hey man, like Demetrius Johnson, arguably one of the greatest of all time in MMA, worked construction all the way till he was a UFC champion. You know,
Oh yeah.
Merab worked construction all the way till top 10. So ain't nothing
Shane
wrong with
Carwin had challenged Brock Lesnar for the heavyweight belt while he was still a machinist or whatever the fuck he was. Um,
hey,
an engineer,
there's
whatever he
nothing wrong.
was. But yeah,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But
absolutely.
you just gotta really look at yourself and be like, hey man, is this something I'm willing to sacrifice hours of my time and hundreds of dollars of, of investment into and just bet on myself basically. Because the outcome of the fight coming out the way it did, you know, it's all well and great. Shout out Danny Nagel Law of Atlanta, Danny Nagel Law Firm. I got fight of the night. I got a $300 bonus. That's all well and good, man. I put in hella $300 into that camp. You know what I mean? And because some judge was on their phone the whole time and didn't even watch the fight and decided to just give it to the guy they know their name, or the hometown guy, now I'm out a bunch of money and I'm out a big step in my career.
Right, right. But at
So
the same
so
time, it could have been worse if you were already at the professional level.
that is true.
You know, so it
This is
it
true.
um it could have been worse, and now it's better because you're able to know. Don't leave it in the hands of the judges. You know, which
This is true.
you already kind of knew. It seems like, but you know, it's obviously easier said than done as well. I think you broke again. There we go. Now you're back. Now you're back. All right. So
Easier
August,
said than done,
yeah.
and
Go ahead.
let me
Much
let me
easier
take
said than
you to
done.
the gym right now. It's
Yeah,
much
yeah,
easier
yeah.
said than done, but it's also it's a whole lot of help, man, from just fighting is all about adjustments. If something doesn't work, you just got to make a couple adjustments. And one of the biggest adjustments I've made in the past couple months is moving around and trying to get new training partners and new opportunities. Um, and even within, you know, just the area I'm at, I'm trying to surround myself with certain people to get something set up. What's up, brother? Good. And you know, we're just honestly building something little by little over here. And you can see everybody cleaning at the gym, all the belts set up. My
Nice,
belt is at
nice.
the end over there. You know what I mean? And at least at the gym I am currently at Paradigm MMA,
Yep.
it's we're new. We got a whole little small group of killers, and I'm trying to separate myself as much as I can from a bigger mainstream gym, which was my other option, is trying to go whether to Thailand or to somewhere else where I'm going to have a whole bunch of pros and a whole bunch of people there. And that kind of overshadows you as a
Mm,
fighter sometimes. That kind of puts you, you know, you get to work and you improve skill wise, but it doesn't get a lot of eyes on you. And I really think that at my point in my career, I need somebody that's going to focus on me. You know what I mean? And really like put me in the light to shine and allow me to be pushed forward as a product. And if you get put in a gym where there's 100 other guys just as good as you, or there's
right,
100 other guys that are trying to be as good as you know what I mean? You're constantly in competition. And then the opposite of that, if you're somewhere where you don't have enough training partners or you don't have enough power trying to get you through, that's also tends to be somewhat of a problem. You know what I
right.
mean?
Big fish,
So
little pond.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So you end up just trying to find that sweet spot, man. And I've been trying to find that sweet spot this entire time in my career.
right,
I've been
right.
trying to
It's
find
a
that sweet spot.
balance, you know?
Yep.
It's a balance because also, like with the bigger gyms, most of them aren't necessarily going to care so much because they have other people they have to focus on too. The
This is
people who are
true.
like their stars that are like bringing in the people, you know? Um, so it's it's not going to be as much one-on-one attention as it would be with a smaller gym.
Yep.
Um, and then at the same time, with smaller gyms, you're not always going to have the best people, but sometimes you will. And
Well, it also depends on what the smaller gym is. If there's a lot of small gyms, they're dungeons. You know what I mean? They're a small group of people that are actually fighting, that are already skilled, that et cetera, et cetera. And then there's other small gyms where it's a gym that has it's for cardio kickboxing moms, and it'll have a fighter or two. You know what I mean?
right,
Um, so you really, it's about the selection, and just like all business, at the end of the day, it is business. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. You know what I mean?
right.
A
And
whole
who
lot of
knows
people,
you?
exactly, and a whole lot of people don't know as much as other people, and they'll get by because they're
More well known.
connected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that'll get them to be more well known, especially in fighting, because you can be there. I guarantee you, there's some little Russian guy right now that could be world champion. Just nobody
Oh,
knows about.
sure.
He's never gonna get that opportunity. You know what I mean? He's never gonna get that opportunity. And that's why you just got to surround yourself with the proper set of people.
Right. Right. It's all about who you surround yourself with because you're going to
Yes, sir.
be the average of the people you surround yourself with.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, um, and I think to even go further on that, we're the average of everything we interact with, everything we read, everything we see, everything we eat, drink, touch, breathe. And all of that just averages out to
Yeah,
make us us.
I agree. We're a product of the things we consume
Yeah,
and the people we surround ourselves with.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
No, I had nothing to go.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, and if you end up messing that part of your life up, man, it could really lead you down some dark roads, and really smother your flame in a
Yeah,
bad way, to
right,
where you might have had a career, and you might have had um, a better chance at making it big, and you just had the wrong person in your ear or the wrong advice around you, and whether it's for somebody trying to keep you there, or somebody, what I'm saying, somebody trying to sell you on something that's not there. You know what I mean? I'll always be
right,
the first person to try to tell my boys, man, like, hey, maybe maybe it's not what we're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Like, because man, you don't get a lot of chances in this life, man, and you don't want to mess it up. You don't want to mess
right,
it up.
right. Very true, very true. Like I've told you my coma story, right?
Yes, sir, you did.
Okay, yeah. So you never know when your time's gonna come, and you never know, when life's gonna end, and we just have to enjoy this moment and make the best out of it. Um,
Maybe.
but
Yeah, though, that's not-
yeah,
sorry, is that your Harley? I was wondering
um,
who's that. Oh, yes, sir. And it's going to rain on us for the Coach Bergen shows. It's raining for the truth I'm
it's
saying.
raining. Damn.
Yes, sir. We'll get back
Well,
in the car for you.
yeah. All right. So another thing tonight is the White House card. Are you gonna be
Yes,
watching that?
sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Of course.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Um, I remember we talked on that in the past. I think
Yes,
where
sir.
so Nate Diaz. No, not Nate Diaz. He's not fighting Mike Perry. That was the MVP card.
Yeah.
Fucking Justin Gaethje and Ilya Taporia. That's the main event there,
Yeah.
and I want to see Justin Gaethje win because he's like the only American champion on the card. But I would be more likely to bet on Ilya if I had to put money on it.
Yeah. My money's on Ilya too, man. I used to like Justin Gaethje. Um, I think this card is way too political for the
Mm,
sport, and it's bringing out a whole lot of bad things in fighters. Because in my opinion, man, fighters, man, we're retarded. You know what I mean? We're retarded. You can be smart. You can be like, you can read a book. There's a lot of you know college graduates. There's a whole, but dude, like at the end of the day, you got to be a little stupid to do this. And if you're a little stupid, you probably shouldn't be online. Uh, talking about the socioeconomic state of the world right now or nothing. You know what I mean? Just stick to fucking looping overhands and whatnot. Like nobody wants to hear what you have to say about politics. And it's kind of bringing this card down, but I got my money on Taporia.
Oh, you cut out. You
I'm
cut out.
saying Taporia is chinny. He has been dropped by Bryce Mitchell, so I don't put it past him. I don't put it past him to get a good lucky shot to get a good lucky shot from Gaethje and maybe get dropped because Gaethje got some bombs. I can't put it, I
Right,
can't lie.
right.
So
He's
it's
always
one of
got a
those,
punch chance.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and it's one of those where, man, like, well, what are you really like ex- expecting? He's very much a lamb to the slaughter. Same thing, like a lot of my issue with this White House card, past the politics, is that a whole lot of people that don't really deserve to be on there are being put on there because they want to see a bad finish. You know what I mean? They want to see a bad finish. Bobby Green is not going to be put on there because he's an American representation of blah, 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 blah. He's put on there because he's either going to knock somebody out or get knocked out cold and give a good highlight. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Who else? Who's the old guy they got fighting on there, man?
I don't know the card off the top of my head. I just remember
Man,
Gaethje and Deport, and yeah,
yeah, they got a whole lot of people, man. That you're like, what? Like,
yeah,
why is he on the White House card? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Um,
There's definitely
but
fighters I'd never heard of before that are on there too.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but
I
you
got
know,
I got um Derek Lewis against Josh Hockett. I don't like Josh
oh
Hockett.
yeah,
Um,
I don't know
and
anything about Josh Oken, but I like Derek Lewis.
yeah, Josh Hockett a dick.
Yeah, okay,
Um, and I just don't like the WrestleManiaification of MMA. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be
yeah,
putting on a persona for MMA. If you want to do that, go to WWE. People want to be here, to watch people be real. And you can't say inflammatory things and then fall back. Oh, man, it's a joke. It's a character. You know what I mean? That's not how it's been in the sport for the longest. To quote Nate Diaz, what I mean, where I'm from, people like that get slapped. You know what I mean? And you're not you can't walk around just talking about people's family as much as I dislike Ilya Taporia and man, you're a heavyweight. Why are you ruining a historical press conference by trying to beef with some 145-pound guy?
huh. Yeah. I didn't watch the press conference. What happened?
It's a whole lot of fan service from Hockett, man,
Okay,
and
so who was he
it's a whole
trying to
lot of
beef with?
fan service. He's trying to beef with Ilya Taporia
Oh, he was. Why?
at the press conference. I don't know. He called his wife a stripper because he does it because he thinks because people talk about him and they're like, oh my god, you won't believe what Josh Hockett did now. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, it got us talking about him. To be fair.
Well, yeah, for sure. But that's what that also got me to be like, man, I want Derek Lewis to win. I don't
Okay.
like Derek Lewis.
Right. 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 That's
Um,
true.
but you know what I mean? It is
Yeah.
true. Any publicity is good publicity for him, I guess.
Yeah. It's all on how you decide to frame it and present it, to the world, I guess. But
I guess.
as far as like what you were seeing with like the WrestleManiaification of MMA, I think
Yeah.
that is like what it's gonna be. It's gonna just continue happening more and more. And do you know John Fitch? Okay, I did a call with him once in the past, like 3 years ago maybe, and he had told me the same thing. He said that UFC is going to become WWE, and it's like more and more showing that as being, the reality that we're going to be presented with, and then, people who can sell like Chael Sonnen does, people who can sell like that are the people who are going to be making it, as opposed to like just the good fighters.
Yeah,
So
man. In my opinion, you know what I mean. And I've talked about this in the last on the last podcast. Fighters have always been Rocky. You know what I mean? Punching meat. They've always
right,
been the grimy little Thai dude in a sweaty gym. You know what I mean? With no electricity. That's the type of people that I've grown up watching fight, and I've recognized as a fighter, and have shaped me into the man I am today. So I think there's a whole lot of people that are still like me, and I know a lot of people that are still like me
that aren't on the bullshit and they just want to fight. And the majority of people in the UFC aren't on the bullshit and they just want to fight. So it's one of those, man, where it's like if people keep buying into the Josh Hawkins stuff, maybe. But I think the majority of Hoka fans are young kids and impressionable like 13 and 14-year-olds, and they're just like, oh, he called his wife a stripper. Oh, they're Connor fans. They're the same people that are Connor fans. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, he said we midget. Oh my God, like, you know what I mean? Like it's very inflammatory, like, fan service from them, and some people eat it up, but like the actual mature generation that care about what's going on don't really care about it, because Josh
Right.
Hawkins, through all three press conferences done for this historical fight, man, he's taken all the airtime. Nobody's asked Sean O'Malley a single question because of him. Every time somebody tries to ask Sean O'Malley something, he's like, man, forget what Sean has to say. Talk about the incredible Josh Hawkins. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, bro. And it gets to be old at a certain point.
Mm. So I understand it's definitely like turning away fans potentially, but at the same time, it sounds like it's getting his name out there and getting his
It
face out
is.
there and
It
getting
is. He's
people
on the
talking
UFC
about
fight card.
it. So
He's on the White House card,
yeah,
and he was but also, just because Trump asked for somebody to be on the White House card doesn't mean that they deserve to be on the White House card.
well, didn't he
But
ask for Derek Lewis to be on the card, and then they just needed an opponent for Derek Lewis?
no, he asked Hockett to be on the card.
Really?
I'm pretty sure,
I'm
unless if
pretty sure he asked Dana, why isn't Derek Lewis on the card? And
I
then
could
Dana
be
told
wrong.
Derek and made it happen. And then they gave him Josh Hawkins. But I could be wrong.
I got Derek Lewis, man. Derek Lewis has abs right now. Derek Lewis has only ever had one. He has only ever had abs one other fight, and
Okay.
he went out
So he's
there
like in
and
shape. He's ready.
yeah, yeah.
He's ready.
I mean, dude, listen. If I'm fighting on the capital grounds of my country, dude, I'm doing every plank and Pilates class I can find, because
Yeah, you want to look as good as possible, you know?
that's what I'm saying. I'm not,
Yeah.
and all of them are getting a bag off it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
at the end of the day, Derek Lewis is one of those guys that he goes out there and you can definitely tell he doesn't really care. He just wants to get paid, and he'll fight, but if he loses, he's not that upset.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I think he's
He's
going
not
to end
that.
up pulling out a victory, though. He'll probably get a TKO or a knockout or something.
Yeah, I got Derek Lewis, man. I got Derek
Yeah.
Lewis.
Yeah. What other fights are on the card? Do you know?
Mauricio Hufi versus what's his name? Not Usman, the other Kennedy Engine Zuku or whatever. That should be good. Hufi's a great striker. I got Sean O'Malley versus what's his name? Zahabi. Not Faraz Zahabi. Faraz Zahabi's his brother. Ayman Zahabi. Ayman Zahabi is Faraz Zahabi's little brother, and Faraz Zahabi is GSP's head coach his whole career.
Oh, shit.
Um,
Okay.
yes. They're both out of TriStar in Canada, the biggest gym in Canada. And I got that being fight of the night. I got money on that being fight of the night because that's going to be a banger.
Yeah.
And other than that, man, I wish we could check. I don't know if live turns off if you come out or something, but
No, it'll just pause your screen, I think. Um, and then who's Sean O'Malley fighting? And we're back.
he's fighting. He's Zahabi. All right,
Zahabi.
yeah,
Okay.
he's fighting
Oh,
Ayman Zahabi,
that's what it was
and
about.
Mauricio
Coach of
Hufi is fighting
GSP's.
Michael Chandler.
Yeah. Okay. Michael Chandler's on the card too.
Yeah, he's fighting Mauricio Hufi.
Okay. Got you.
That
Okay.
should be a good fight too.
Yeah. I want to definitely see Michael Chandler win, and then Justin Gaethje, and then fucking Sean O'Malley. You know, that would be great.
I got Sean, man. I'm excited to see Sean fight.
Yeah, it would be a good card. It'd be a good card.
Yes, sir.
But I definitely agree that it got like overly politicized, and I understand because it's like one, it is on the White House, lawn, and then two, it's on Trump's birthday. So like, there's got to be politicized in it, but at the same time, it's still a fight card. And if you just look at it as a sport and look at it as an event, it's a pretty good card.
I did not know it was on Trump's birthday, man.
Yeah, yeah, it's on
I
Trump's
thought it was.
birthday.
I thought it was like the U.S.'s birthday.
Well, the U.S.'s birthday is July 4th.
Oh, all right, type shit. Listen, man, I'm an immigrant. Don't judge me.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. But it is like also technically for America's birthday, which is part of how they're presenting it. But they did it on Trump's birthday.
Got you,
Yeah. Yeah.
man. And they're talking about keeping that ugly structure, the claw or whatever, as like a monument. I'm like, man, that is not a monument, man. It's a metal
Well,
claw.
maybe it will be after this event. Who knows? Because
That
I
would
don't
be a
I don't know
disgrace.
how often this is going to be like a thing. I doubt that it's going to be like monthly fights on the White House lawn,
No, no,
Uh,
no, 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 no. I doubt this is ever going to happen again. And I also think, this is the peak of MMA. This is, growing up, man, I remember when MMA wasn't legal in all the United
right.
States. My country, it was completely illegal. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
And what country is
this is,
that?
I'm Egyptian, bro.
Egypt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Egypt. Okay. That's why it's Nile Crocodile.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. All right. How long did you live in Egypt?
My 17 years. We talked about this last time, bud.
Yeah, I know, but I got short-term memory.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. 17 years.
17 years. Okay. Got you. Got you. Okay. So yeah, no,
Yes,
America's like much different of a place than I would imagine. Um,
yes, much different.
especially like with the way that we like treat people and treat our citizens. Like I think we probably are a lot worse and a lot ruder
No,
and a lot more arrogant.
no.
You don't think so?
Yeah, man. No, it's a big city over there, and it's a very cutthroat type of environment, bro. It's not like it's not fun living over there.
Okay. Got
Yeah.
you. All right.
Yes,
Is
sir.
MMA legal there now?
Yes, we're just starting to pick up on the MMA over there.
Okay. So maybe it would be cool to have a pro fight over there.
Yeah, man, for sure. Maybe once the circuit over there gets a little bit more solidified, where I'm not really wasting my time going over there and fighting where something that's not going to be recognized in the U.S. Because none of my
Right.
amateur stuff growing up was recognized in the U.S.
Right. 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 All
Yes, sir.
right. Cool. All right. So that is all I've got for today. And I know you got to get training soon anyway.
Yes,
And
sir.
I got to get ready for work. So we will talk again soon. And yeah. And I don't know. We'll talk later.
For sure, dude.
All
Hopefully
right.
after the next fight, I'll get back on.
Of course. Of course. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you
Enjoy
for
the
having
rest
me.
of your day. And we'll talk again after you win your title.
For sure. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Later. Thank you.
Yeah. No vibes. No hope. We came with a plan. Yeah. No guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. Camp clock ticking, sweat on the floor. Data on the tablet, not a prayer anymore. We know where you win, we know where you fall. So we don't chase knockouts, we collect rounds all. Distance control, don't bite on the bait. If he blitzes early, let him gas, let him break. No ego in the pocket, no pride in the fire. We survive, then we rise, then we drown as desire. When the lights get loud and the mind gets tight, this ain't improv, this is chess in a fight. No guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. If this happens, Do this. If that fails, reset. Win the round, then the fight. No vibes, no hope, just facts in hands. Pressure with purpose, that's a fight plan. Walk out calm, walk out the man. Smart beats tough, that's a fight plan. Digital corner. Real results. Fight plan.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free,
Let go.
you're free.
Hey, look, I don't simp, I support, there's a difference, I swear. But somehow every crisis end up part of my care. Every soon got extended, every next week got bent. I was funding potential, not the present I meant.
Take your time, heal up, I got you, no stress. Next thing I know, I'm cash up in my piece to distress. Doctor on vacation, lawyer need a break. Why everybody healing on my paycheck?
I'm the coach, talk discipline, life lessons, grit. But skip the chapter called who you investing in. Talking about divine timing, I'm like cool, I'll wait. But divine timing never showed up with a date.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free.
Let's be honest, gotta laugh at me. Confused being calm with liability. If you need a savior, I grab the cape. But why I gotta drown just to prove I'm great?
I'm learning, help ain't help if it hurts your spine. Trust ain't trust if it costs your time. Love ain't love if it lives on someday.
And almost don't pay rent in my real life, ayy. I don't hate women, nah, cut that noise. I hate patterns wrapped up in a pretty voice. You can care and still say, I'm done with the cause. That ain't selfish, that's a boundary, boss.
If they want you, they show up.
If it's real,
It don't need a receipt.
if you gotta keep proving your worth.
You already underpaid.
So I move different, still kind, still me. But I study red flags like it's film on repeat. No more hold me down while I figure it out. Cause I figure me out and I'm choosing that route. I want effort, not echoes, plans, not vibes. If we build in the future, it's stuff in real time. I show love when it's mutual, get space when it's fair. But I'm done auditioning for love with my care.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free, still a hero, just smarter, inspired. Hard on the field, but my boundaries wired. If patience is a virtue, I invested my way.
Don't learn the lesson.
Now I'm winning the game.
Let go.
You're free. For everybody over giving, over trusting, over waiting. You ain't broken, you just overdue for a boundary. Heartbreak in the rear view, let's go.
Coach Bergen energy, but make it savage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know that ex who ripped your soul in two. Broke your heart, left you scrolling through a gram like a fool.
Now she's posted up with some new dude, smiling bright, looking all happy like the pain was just last night.
She wouldn't be happy if you put up in a foreign whip. Bank account looking like it swallowed a spaceship. Private jets, wrist rocking heavy metal while she still swiping for rent in a basic rental. You thought revenge was key in her car, some text at 2 a.m. Nah, bro, that's amateur hour. That's pretend. Real ones, level up, stack it, quiet, then loud. Turn that L into a W, make the whole block proud.
The only way to get revenge, yeah, that's the move. Get rich, get fit, get everything you lose. She see you shining that smile, turn to dust, sticks on your mind.
Nah,
Now she on your nuts,
success is the best revenge.
put it on repeat. From the bottom to the top, can't nobody compete.
She happy with him.
Cool, let her think that till she sees your life and have a heart attack.
Used to cry in the whip playlist full of sad songs. Now the playlist all money. Engine singing like a choir long. Gym every day, abs looking Photoshop. Mine on a milli, no more basic thought. She texting, hey stranger, like she missed the old days. You reply with a screenshot of your stock gains. Left on red, ghost mode activated. While you out here levitating, elevated, celebrated. Funny how the pain fueled the tank, now you racing. She thought she broke you, nah, she just gave you the motivation. Turn that heartbreak to a money printer. Facts, now every bag you pull look like a heart attack.
No drama, no calls, no petty revenge schemes. Just you winning in silence, living out your dreams. She see the glow up, jaw drop to the floor. That's the ultimate fuck you without saying a word. The only way to get revenge, that's the move. Get rich, get fit, get everything you lose. She see you shining
stack it up, king.
She'll feel it without you saying a thing.
Revenge served cold with a side of success.
Mic drop.
Yo, imagine you gotta fight Mike Tyson, bro. Let me break this down for you. Yeah, I'm tiny, he's colossal, call it David vs. Goliath. But if I get the first move, we gon' need an orthodontist. He in business or in life, that's the mood, that's the wisest. Cause if Tyson hits me first, I'm waking up the bright lights. And I'm just trying to make it out here, trying to get my little wins. First move is like a free punch, let me swing before he spins. Cause once that uppercut connects, man, I'm chilling with my sins. So I'm planning on my plays like I'm Brady for the rings. First move, that's the key, yeah, simple but profound. You can fight a heavyweight and still put him on the ground. Get your shot before they do, that's the secret to the crown. First move, that's the word around the town. Like, that's the word around the town. No, like Coach said with Tyson, don't be waiting for permission. Opportunity and patience is the first in line admission. If I'm sitting in the back just wishing, missing all my vision, and I'm lying in a hospital bed trying to recollect decisions. But if I strike first, break curses, push past nerves and verses, then I'm cashing all these checks with commas, looking like some cursive. They say life ain't fair, nah, life's just who gon' serve it. Are you Tyson on your turf, or you that dude who just observes it? First move, that's the key, yeah, simple but profound. You can fight a heavyweight and still put him on the ground. Get your shot before they do, that's the secret to the crown. First move, that's the word around the town. So y'all, if I'm ever in the ring with Tyson, please just let me hit him first. Or better yet,
Yo, it's your boy spitting real talk,
move
no
countries,
cap.
bruh.
Dream so big, they bust the map, but hold up. Let's get one thing straight, exceptional life, it's a high stakes fate. Chillin' at home, praying for the shine, want a penthouse whip and a gold line grind. I'm like, yo, make my life epic, no norm, but word is exceptional's a wild storm. Unique ain't always popping champagne, could be locked in a cell, feeling that pain. The coma's unique, so's a big screen glow. Exceptional's just breaking from the status quo. I'm trying to flex, yeah, skyscraper dreams, big chains, bright fame, living supreme. But they say no light without dark, that's truth. You want the crown, gotta bleed no truce. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. They said this logic's clean, let's keep it real. If you're slow, you'll miss it, no big deal. But if you're sharp, it's simple, no stress. Winners need losers, that's the cosmic chess. Skies like you want that top tier prize. Run the gauntlet, dodge the lows in disguise. Some fold, crying, man it's too rough. They turn to losers, life's cold, tough luck. But me, I'm wired to outlast the grind. Sweat on my face, but I'm keeping it aligned. Every winner feels the weight, that's fact. The difference I push, never turning back. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. Yo, I'm dreaming of the top, but it's a trek, every stumble's just a test. No wreck, they say no light without dark, that's real. Gotta face the lows to cop that thrill. Dodging excuses, no I ain't got time. Every winner's walking that same hard line. The gauntlet's tough, but I'm built to endure. Exceptional vibes, man, my heart's pure. Picture me cruising in a whip, no stress, but exceptional's messy. Gotta confess, could be red carpets, could be bars in a cage. Gotta stay focused, keep flipping the page. Voice in my head like, don't be a clown. The path to the top, it's a brutal showdown, but I'm locked in, no quitting, I'm set. Got the heart to break clocks, no regret. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. So pray for the stars, but know the cost. Exceptional's wow, you can win or get lost. Light and dark, they dance in the game. I'm out here repping that untamed flame.
Yeah, I wake up scrolling, thumb tied, so numb. Alarm yelling, dream big. I hit snooze, dream done. Life ain't bad, that's the problem though. Pain on layaway, comfort keeping me broke. I say, one day like it's scheduled in my phone, but someday ain't a day, it's a zone I never go. trunk, fear driving the car, waiting to feel ready like that's ever how it starts. I keep asking for a sign, universe like you don't need motivation, you need to move your butt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage, living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared, confidence appear, yeah, comfort's a trap. Discipline the map, act first, feelings follow, that's a psychological fact. I thought I needed confidence to finally begin. Turns out confidence is built by repeatedly taking L's and then winning. Brain say chill, heart say more, ego say tomorrow, discipline say floor. Push-ups when I'm tired, mic on when I'm dry, posting when it's cringy, truth louder than my pride. Life don't change from thoughts, it changes from reps. Every small uncomfortable step, cash and interest on self-respect. Nobody coming to save you, that's a cheat code. Scary at first and then freeze your soul. Pain of effort or pain of regret, pick one, either way you pay the debt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage, living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared, confidence appear, yeah, comfort's a trap. Discipline the map, act first, feelings follow, yeah, remember that. No montage music when you starting from the floor, just you versus you, no applause, no encore. But every time you choose hard over easy, you rewrite the story, make the future less greasy. I ain't special, I'm consistent when it sucks. That's the difference between dreams and actual stuff. So I move before I'm ready, let the nerves come along. Fear in the passenger seat, but I'm driving this song. Quiet desperation, loud until you act. Life don't get better, you get better than that.
Coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fall in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fall. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fall. I was walking through the jungle with my people by my side. Didn't know that in the moment I'd be fighting for my life. Felt the world start spinning, colors all fade to white. Next thing I knew, I was falling out of sight. Heard voices in the darkness saying, coach, hold tight. But the fear in Queen DC had me wanting to fight. Dreams turn to storms when you can't stand the bright, but every storm breaks when you step into the light. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused it. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fight. In the hospital bed, trying to piece back time. Maya told me, breathe, one step you'll climb. Truth lying, drop facts while the monitors chime. Said your brain hit a wall, but your hope still shines. Juji made jokes when the nights felt long. Panda read stories, keeping my heart strong. Hilarious hood pulled pranks, but he meant no wrong. And Stamps hustled salts when the pressure felt on. Every dream I battled was a lesson in disguise. Every fall just a setup for a stronger rise. When Queen JC cried, man, it opened my eyes. I ain't quitting on my people, ain't no goodbye. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fight. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fight.
He's good, he's more than good, he's still winning. A setback ain't a sentence, it's just a pause in the paragraph.
I woke up with a vision and a fire in my chest. Every scar I carry is a reason I'm blessed. Life hit hard, but I hit back twice. Yeah, I'm alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fight. take a seat. Let's begin the ride. Coach Bergen's here with stories, got nothing to hide. A little twist, a little turn, where's it gonna go? Tune in close, let's find out with the coach's flow. Oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know, but I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Life's a game we're playing, no script to read. Laughs and lessons, whatever we need. From the sidelines to the spotlight, we're taking it slow. Coach is calling the shots, it's time for the show. Oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know, but I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Every day's a new scene, a story untold. With a wink and a grin, we're breaking the mold. No rehearsals, no lines, just living it true. Coach Bergen's got the mic, and we're coming for you. Oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know, but I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Going with the flow, yeah, Coach is way to be. Stick around, come along, it's you and me. Oh, 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 the Coach Bergen Show. Here we go, let's roll.
Hey yo, I'm Coach Bergen, living in my dome. World's a sec, got cameras in my home. Every crush I had, man, they played a role. But I'm done with the script, time to take control. Used to vibe with this one, thought a story would soar. Cast her as my co-star, but she walked out the door. Then another came, damn, she had that spark. But I'm Truman in this movie, sailing past the dark. Heartbreaks, just a plot twist, I'm learning the game. Old loves in the rear view, no need for their names. This ain't a rom-com, it's the Coach Bergen flick. Every scene's mine, yo, the director don't quit. It's the Coach Bergen Show, I'm the star, let's ride past love's old crushes. Yo, I'm waving goodbye, life's a movie, I'm Truman breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen Show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm free in my soul. Told myself I'd see Simone, time clocks the spot, and there she was like fate, yo, connecting the dots. But to have her in my life, she wasn't down for the role. Like Truman's girl for Fiji, it's out of my control. Of course, it's a TV show, plot's wild, no doubt. Born on Valentine's Day, heart's been tossed about. All these women in my script tearing me apart, but I'm flipping the page, new chapter, fresh start. It's the Coach Bergen Show, I'm the star, let's ride past love's old crushes. Yo, I'm waving goodbye, life's a movie, I'm Truman breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen Show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm free in my soul. See the crowd in my life, they all clap for the kid. Done chasing shadows for the love that I did. This my Truman moment, sailing out to the edge. World's fake walls can't hold me, I'm jumping the ledge. Every crush was a lesson, every tear was a take. Every late night text was a choice I'd remake. Now I'm editing the cut, snipping out the pain. New scenes dropping daily, sunshine after rain. So here's to the Coach Bergen Show, curtains up, let's go. Old flames in the credits, I don't need them no more. Simone, like that girl who was moving to Fiji. Truman vibes, I'm free, world's mine, you don't see me, yeah. It's the Coach Bergen Show, fade to black, I'm whole. Next act's all me with a brand new soul.
Thank you to my sponsor, Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. Tonight proved that you pause, you breathe, and you finish the sentence. We did that, we finished
You
it.
looked unstoppable out there.
I didn't quit. Coma Dreams prove comebacks are real. Thank you, coach. I told y'all, no matter how deep it gets, wake up and fight.
Coma Dreams stayed with me. It reminded me not to take any day for granted. Just being healthy, training, and showing up is something to be thankful for.
I didn't expect this, but Coma Dreams actually hit me. Watching Coach go through that made me realize how fragile life is and why you don't waste your shot. This isn't a movie, it's life. It is what it is.
You know, I didn't expect to get hit this hard by a film, but Coma Dreams just wrecked me in the best way. The way it showed someone fighting their way back, step by step, it felt honest, like rolling here on the mats.
All right, I watched Coma Dreams, and I'm going to tell you, Coach's recovery, that was truly inspiring. That's a story worth watching.
I've chased titles my whole life. Coma Dreams reminded me the real prize is waking up and getting another chance. I'm grateful. Thank you, Coach. I've been knocked down more times than I can count. Coma Dreams reminded me, you never quit, you keep standing back up.
Shout out to Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. We finished the sentence and we finished the fight. Thank you, coach.
Congratulations on the win. What's the message tonight?
Train by day, Coma Dreams by night, all day.
Every day I put in the work. It ain't for likes, it's for legacy. Fight Plan Pro keeps me locked in. I train, I track, I recover, I grow, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin for staying disciplined.
That app got me locked in. Recovery, mindset, discipline, tracking everything, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin just for putting in the work. Man, I'm telling you right now, train by day, Fight Plan Pro by night, all day, baby.